was in like middle school, I kind of got into watching like Comedy Central Presents. So I was like Patton Oswalt, I don't know, like Zach Galifianakis and guys like that. We used to have a morning news show. I know I tried bits on the morning news show, and then it never really went anywhere. And then a few years ago, I was at a bar, and I was like 7 or 8 beers deep, and I didn't realize they had an open mic, so I just signed up for it, and I didn't stop. It's really awful. Because nobody actually, I mean, you should be smart enough to assume that you're like, I should probably write material and stuff like that. But it's surprising how many people, myself included, where you're like, I bet I could just go up there and wing it and be okay. It's not. it wasn't the worst thing in the world. It was, I bombed, but it was like, there was no way I wasn't going to. I mean, Patton Oswalt was the one that got me into stand-up. So probably Hero That Saves the Day by him is really great. Andy Samford, this guy from Atlanta that lives in New York now, he tours on the East Coast a lot. He has a special called Me All the Time. That's, I think, is excellent. The Carolina special by Rory Scovel is really great. And then anything, just George Carlin in general. As far as shows go, Seinfeld is the greatest show of all time. And then Arrested Development's like right under that. And then like early seasons of like 30 Rock. Like 30 Rock, Community, as far as like recent stuff goes. Number one overall is like Seinfeld. As far as like films go, like Woody Allen in like the 70s, so like Annie Hall or Manhattan. Like Manhattan's like one of the best movies I've ever seen. Or it's weird, like I really love comedy, but as far as films go, I usually go more like serious. And then television, I'll be like Bob's Burgers, because I think like right now I think Bob's Burgers is like the best show on TV. When I was in like high school, the one that I watched, because it was like the beginning of YouTube, like when it was really getting, like now it's huge, but when it was blowing up, it was Whitest Kids You Know. So the Whitest Kids You Know had a bunch of sketches. Mr. Show on HBO was really great. Or there was a show in the 90s on BBC by this really famous, in Britain, this really famous comedian named Chris Morris. It's called Jam. It's like only 6 episodes and it's super weird, dreamy, almost creepy. Like Adult Swim watched that show and went, we're just gonna do a bunch of that. And it's one of the best shows I've ever seen. For sake of, I had 2 answers. For just to meet him and just to like shake his hand and be like, you're why I do this, it'd be Patton Oswalt. But as far as comics I think that I would do well with, and I would love to, I think I would be probably Rory Scovel right now. Right now, all time it'd be like, I'd just be greedy and say George Carlin or something like that, just so I can meet him. Or like Barry Crimmins or something like that. In no particular order, Carlin, Maria Bamford, Patton Oswalt, Tom Segura, and Hannibal Buress probably. Exactly where I'm at right now. Now, I can see myself, because there's the path that you have to take, because I'm in Jacksonville, but you can't really become super big in Jacksonville unless you like make it on a TV show somewhere weird or something like that. So usually the path is you hit up Orlando or Tampa, or you go up north to you go to Orlando, Tampa, or you go to Atlanta. So I could see myself in 5 years doing the Atlanta to either LA or some other place. If I don't burn out, I could see myself doing that. actually a friend of mine, Brian. He's like a touring comic. He's gonna be back in town soon. He wants to start writing for sketches to film. So I always imagined myself more as like I really love doing stand-up, and I think I'm a comedian, but like I'd really love to try writing, because a lot of my favorite comedians are really comedians. So like, I love Tina Fey, I love Woody Allen, I love Conan O'Brien, but they're writers, you know what I mean? They're more known for that.
Absolutely.
I'd love to try that. Improv doesn't, I can't do improv. You can find me on Instagram at Rev Trevor, REVTREVOR, or you could find my my comedy page at facebook.com/Trevor A. Johnson. Pretty sure. Or you just search Trevor A. Johnson, because somebody already had a page for Trevor Johnson. Some football guy. I don't know. But if you like football, you should look up Trevor Johnson. He seems like a really good guy. I just want them to think that I'm funny. Like, you know, a lot of people do stand up for like kind of their own benefit, or like it's like an impulse where it's like I have to go out and I have to do this thing, where they're like I'm gonna be big one day. I just want to be funny. So if you enjoyed my show, then I'm glad that you did.
Awesome.
Unless it's for like the totally wrong reasons, then that's not good. But yeah, that's what I would think. As long as you enjoyed it, that's all I give a shit about. My name is Trevor Johnson. I'm a shitty hack comic from Jacksonville, Florida, but you can check out douchebags like me or other much more deserving artists at acutiepie.com.